What is going on, guys? This is another session on backend development with Node.js Express. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly handle server errors like crashes or unexpected failures, as well as how to handle 404 not found errors. We're not going to write too many code to achieve this because it is straightforward but very important. What I have is a very basic Express setup. Something usual suspects are here. So we import Express with listing on specified port. Here I have only one route. Let's start with how to handle 404 not found errors. To do that, we make use of app.use. Remember, in Express, app.use is used to define middleware. But in this case, we are not going to specify any path or group of routes that this middleware is going to apply to. When we don't specify the path, this middleware can apply to all the routes and HTTP methods. Take note that this middleware has to come after all the defined routes. So if you have other routes, for example, they have to come at the top because Express checks and runs this in order. Checks for the match and runs them in order. Okay, this is why the middleware has to be at the bottom, so that when Express has tried to match the requested path and doesn't find it, it's going to run this 404 handler. And this 404 handler is simple. Basically, we are returning a status, HTTP status code of 404, which is expected for not found error, and optionally we are sending a message, route not found. So this is going to cache 404s. It's going to handle 404s. We are going to demonstrate this not found error handler later, but now let's look at something that gets many people confused, and that is global error handler. Again, we say app.use, used to define middleware, and then we have something like this callback function that has 4 parameters. The first parameter here gives us access to the error in this global error handler. We are going to write codes to demonstrate how this works. But first, let's try to understand it. This is a global error handler in Express. It only runs if Express knows that an error has occurred, and that can happen in 2 ways. One, when a route handler or middleware calls the next function and passes an error. So something like this, maybe pass whatever error inside here from a route or middleware. Another case where this global error handler kicks in is when a synchronous error is thrown. When error is thrown synchronously, we are going to see that demonstration as well. Take note that this doesn't by default cache asynchronous errors. Let's go ahead and write some codes that will help us demonstrate this global error handler. This is a case of using next function to pass the error to the global error handler. So you can see next and we pass an error here. Like I already mentioned, synchronous errors are also caught by the global error handler. This is an example of synchronous error. There's no asynchronous throwing of error happening here. But what about asynchronous error? By default, this is not going to be caught by the error handler. This is going to crash the application. Actually, to catch an async error, what we can do is to, for example, use try catch. You can see this example here. We are using try catch and then use the next function to pass that error to the global error handler. Another way you can handle async errors, you can have a utility function. So I have this function async handler. You can move it to a different file, but let me just keep it here so we can see it. And you make use of it like this in your route handler. This is another way we can make sure that this global error handler caches the error that is thrown here in this route handler. Okay, now we have a bunch of routes we can test. Let's go ahead and start the server and test them out. I'll start the application with npm start and go to the first route here. The first route is to the base URL, and this is what we saw on the page. Then let's look at the other route that is going to test. Let's test 404 by trying to visit a route that doesn't exist. I'm going to type some nonsense here. You can see that we got that response from the 404 route handler. It says, where is the message? Route not found. And that's what we have over here on the page. Now let's try to demonstrate the global error handlers. First, I'm going to visit /handled error. Of course, our global error handler is going to catch this, like we already explained. So I'll visit this. It says this is a handled error. Let's try the next one. This is synchronous error. The first one was the one that is handled with next function. This second one is a synchronous error and is also caught. I didn't copy this thing well. Sync error. Okay, copy this, head over to the browser and visit that URL. You can see that this is also caught. Now let's try to demonstrate this async error that is not handled properly. We said that by default async errors are not caught by the global error middleware. So I'll try to go there and run application. You can see that the application crashed. So I'm going to restart this so we can test the other one. I'll go back here. Now let's see where we handled async error properly. And I'll go back to browser and visit this for handled async error. You can see that says handled async error. Last but not the least, we have this alternative for handling async error. So I'm going to visit that /safe path, and we can see that with the help of that wrapper, that utility function, the error is also handled for async cases. Okay guys, I believe we have covered all the examples and use cases. I hope this makes sense. Until next time, enjoy coding.